Hello everyone, welcome back. So uh, let's see. I have created this much. Now I have to create this animation first. Then we'll jump to the other things. So we just have to understand what is going here. It's some kind of, it is scaling and then rotating. Okay, so we are going to do the same. Going this frame here, and I'll create a shape layer and just going to create the shape. So this is it, I guess. Okay, I'm going to delete this shape and going a new shape here. Yeah, this much shape is required, so I'm going to place this anchor point here. Okay, also I'm going to do one thing, just hiding the fill and going to give a black color minor strip for the animation. So I am going to the first position, which is this. So at this position I am going to I am going to scale 0 to both of the things. Okay, and also placing a key here, and here I am scaling this to 100 and move this to downwards. So after here it is just scaling here, but there is a problem when we'll create this now. We cannot if I'll do this, okay, but it is moving in the the Z direction. So the Z direction animation is quite difficult for doing 2D. So for that I am going to create a 3D layer here. So for that I'm just going to create this layer 3D. Okay, again at this point now I should have to done it. This is it. So at this point I am going to scale it from 0, but at this point I just do one thing. This is I have to create. So for that I just have to change the orientation of this thing, something like this. Okay, so at this point I am going to scale it from there, we scale it, and after that he is flipping here. So at this point I am going to give it a 0. sorry, at this point I just have to give a key to the orientation. And here I'm going to give it a 0. So at this point I should have to scale it from 0. So this will scale here, and then he is he is flipping like this. Okay, but there is a problem. We have to I'm going to copy this jump expression from graymachine.com, and now I'll paste it in the orientation. Let's see it works or not. So as you are seeing, there is an error is coming, so this expression is not working at all. So just I'm going to delete this expression, and I have to done it. I have to create this animation manually. So at this point I am going to place it like there, and few frames forward I just have to do like this. Again, few frames forward, I'm just copying this animation, close it a little bit. Again, few frames forward, I'm going to fuse it. Few frames forward, I'm going to do like this, and at this point I'm going to give it a 0. So this is it. Now I'm going to open the fill of white color. Okay, and now I'm going to hide this animation. Okay, and let's see what animation is working or not. Yeah, it is working here, but I just want to see the edges are doing the same thing or what. So I'm going to do one thing. I'm just duplicating this thing, and I'll align both of the things. No, I cannot align this. Actually, manually I have to done it. Let's see then. Oh, this is working now. Okay. As of now, this is working, but okay. And I just remove the 3D. Now again make 3D. Okay. Yeah, this will work. So I have to place all this thing, all this area with this shape. So for that I am doing one thing, just copy all these keys. Okay, and now just for security we'll do one thing, we just duplicate a thing and hide this one. Maybe if we'll copy something else, then it will be problem to us, and then we should have to create this animation again. So let's work on it. I just duplicate it and hide one layer. Okay, and I have just copy these keys, and now I am just converting this layer in 2D. Okay, now I am going to place it. So I am placing it like here. Also I have to copy these things to like this. Okay, this is it. Now I have to align all of these. I am just merging this gap here, so that's why I am just merging this thing a little bit and now aligning this thing, so the gap is minimum. Now the gap is closed, I guess. Maybe I can do a little bit as well. So yeah, the gap is merged. Now I am selecting all of this thing and moving it here at the center and also here. Okay, now I'll do one thing, I'll just duplicate these layers and just place it above, and also I am going to move it like here. Cool. Now again I am going to selecting all of these layers, just leave this layer and just duplicate all these layers and move it above, and also I'm going to place this layer here. So this is it, I guess, and now I am just placing this thing above yeah, something like this is good enough for me. Now I will do one thing. I will select all of these layers, but first I am going to open the keys here, going to the first key, and now I'll select all of these layers and just create these layer 3D and just paste all of keys here. So okay, and now I am deleting the last layer. So this is it. Okay, also I'm going to all keys should be start from here. Okay, now I just have to adjust. So for that I am just opening this video. Sorry, I have to, yeah, I have to open this and just want to see this should be my last layer. So I can move my layers something like this. So it will look like random. So I am going to hide this layer. Now I'll see my animation. Yeah, it's good, but one thing I have to which is just selecting all the keys and just pressing F9 for easy ease, so that the animation should be the animation will happen smoothly. Okay, that's just it. Again, there are too much layers, so I am just going to move these layers into a new comp, and we are going to name it 3D slide. Okay, this is it. Again, I am going inside the 3D layer and deleting the first part. Okay, so for now I am just hiding that thing first. So at this case, now we only now what is left in the shot. This shot. Okay. What is this one? Yeah, I have to parent it with support above this one. Okay. The wrong time. Actually, here I can parent it. Yeah. Okay. So at this point, I have to give animation in this thing. Also, I have to give animation in the rope as well. So let's see, where is the rope? Yeah, this is it. So for that, I am doing one thing. I am just adding an anchor point. Yeah, this is it. Okay, so at this time I am going to move my line something like this, and also I have to hide this. Just see what we have. Okay, so I don't have to, I don't need this anchor point actually, so I'm going to delete this anchor point here. Yeah, this is it. This is good for me. So also I'm going to move my video here. Yeah. And I am going to now give key in it, and also I'm going to give key in the path of the shape layer. So at this point, at which point? At this point I'm going to do it actually. Yeah, so at here I'm going to move it something like here, and also I have to move this thing as well. So it is the line is moving here, few frames forward. I am just moving it here, and also the anchor point. I also have to move this anchor point here. Okay. So few frames forward, I have to again moving this point around here and few frames forward I am again going to the point here. Okay, also I need the center point. The center point is here, so at this point I am again going to move this thing here and again few frames forward I am going to move this thing here. Also have to move it upwards, yeah, something like this. No, I have done it from this point as well, so this point is good. This point is little above, 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 above. Okay, this is it. Now I'm going to do I have to do animation in anchor in this shape as well. So for animation I am going to do one thing. I am going inside this this shape, and I am going to create a shape here. Okay, and just, yeah, this is it, and placing this shape at the center. Why I have done this? I have done this for this row, so I can adjust it very easily. So let's see, at this point I just have to do one thing. I just have to now place this stick, place this row to here. So at this point I also have to place this thing here. At this point I also am going to place it here. Again at this point I'm going to place it here. At this point again I am going to place it here. At this point again I am placing this thing here. At this point again I am placing this thing here, and at this point again I am placing it here. Okay, now I can delete this shape which I have created. So let's see what we have to that. Yeah, the animation is cool. I am going to give all this other animation as well. So all the other animations move in from the back. Okay. Also at this point, this animation will start up, but I have to I have to place these things above this. Also, I have to 3D slide should be behind it. So at this point, this 3D animation, I think this will come from here. Okay. This is it. Now I also need this thing here as well. So for that I just have to do one thing. I just have to create it actually. So I'm going to create a I just have to take a new shape layer here, and I'm going to create a shape something like this, and also just hiding the fill. Yeah, this is it. Also I have to change the color, so I'm going to change the color of this into red. Okay, also I need anchor point should be at the center. So let's see. Okay, this is scaling up. So as for now, I'm just hiding this thing. Okay, and at this shape, I am creating another shape of this shape should be in white color. Okay, this is it. Also, this is too big, so I am going to reduce it a little bit, something like this. That's okay for me. Also, I'm going to place it here. Also, I have to adjust this thing as well here. Okay, now I'm just parenting it with this. Yeah, it's done. Now I am just cutting these things from here. Okay, now I am duplicating this thing and I will scale it. First I have to place this anchor point here. Now I am just scaling it. What's going on actually? I should have to pair this with this. Okay, now I can scale it. So I am scaling it like this much. Also going to change the opacity something like this. Okay. I have to place all the three things a little bit downwards. Yeah, this is cool. So the animation will start. The animation will start from here to here. First I am going to scale it from 0 to this, and when he scales, then this will go here, and also one more thing is going on, which is above this. So at this point I have to increase the opacity, something like this. Okay. So it is coming from here. Just connect all of these things to here. This is it. Okay. Also, I need these icons here. So I am going to just copy these icons from here and just going to the slide 2 and just pasting these icons. So at this point I need this icon should be starts from this point, so it should be start from here. So this is it. Also, I'm going to scale it a little bit. Yeah, and also Now to change the color in black and all these colors. All these colors should be white. So yeah, this is it.